We don't need to hear your side. We already know that you are a lying liar, racist, cloud-chasing bitch that we don't want anything to do with. So go ahead and log off. Go back to your little tech job and leave us all alone. We don't like you, we do not claim you or accept you over here. Thank you! Hey! Thank you so much for clicking on this video and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a Love Island USA Beyond the Villa recap of episode 5. And it's getting so good. This was the best episode to date, in my opinion. There is so much to cover, so let's get into it. So the episode starts with Jana and Kenny, and they're with Juan. They are meeting up with Leah and Miguel at the park. So off the bat, they're getting out of the car with Juan, and Jana is asking Kenny to help her with Juan after he goes under the car, and she makes a comment. She says, Kenny, America's watching. I feel like her making that comment at all just shows how much they kept up that happy facade, this we have to look good in front of the cameras type of energy that Janae seems to always have. And it just brings even further context to show how much they have been in a rough spot for a long time, it seems like, especially based off of how we get some more details at the end of the episode. They've been rocky. So that right there was enough for me to be like, yeah, she's been faking being happy with Kenny for a long time, and I'm glad she's finally done with that bozo. Miguel and Leah arrive, and they bring that baby that they had in the last episode. They named her Petunia. Okay. Leah says that Miguel and her made a bet to see who could be the best parent.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
I have no idea what this has to do with taking care of an actual child, though. I mean, yeah, it simulates in terms of crying, and I don't know if it like poops or you feed it or any of that. I don't think so. It just seemed like the thing cries. It's just clear you guys are not taking this seriously for whatever this was supposed to be. So I just feel like them carrying around this baby is just a waste. Like, what is this for? I was confused. So Janae and Kenny keep talking about Juan getting adopted, and they're waiting on people to submit applications for interest and all that. And I'm just like, didn't you guys just get Juan just weeks prior? Like, wasn't it just in the last episode you guys got Juan from the dog seller at the park? So I'm confused and perplexed in every way, because I'm just like, girl, what is this? What was the point of doing all this to get Juan? Are you now just clearly seeing that whatever goal you had in mind by getting Juan to, doing it with Kenny was for nothing, for absolutely nothing? Because why else are you immediately trying to get him adopted? Like, I feel so bad for Juan. Janae tells Leah that Kenny is planning a dinner date for their 9 or 10 month anniversary, I think it was. And I thought, never mind, I can't even say that. I thought that was cute because it's Kenny. I was just gonna say I can make that connection because me and my man celebrate month for month because it's cute. It's a cute little thing to do every month. Let's go out and celebrate, cute little dinner date and have a little fun. So I thought that aspect, that idea was cute. Okay, so Leah asks the burning question in front of Kenny so we can get a real answer. And she asks Janae, oh, so what's going on with your guys' living situation? It's awkwardly quiet. Janae goes, my wig is slipping. That means it's time to go. And they immediately cut to the next scene. And I'm like, so we're not gonna get any real answers as of why, but we do get them at the end of the episode. I just thought that was extremely telling for us to see. We just see the breakdown in real time. I think that is what this is. This is showing the beginning of the end of the breakdown of the relationship, and we get to see it. And we get to see all of Kenny's mannerisms, his facial expressions, his energy, his tone, everything. It's just being so much more clear. now that we know exactly how he really felt about her. So now we're seeing Aaron and Connor. They're meeting at the country club and they're going to play tennis with Kaylor and Kendall. They join them later. Aaron just got back from London and he's just chatting with Connor, telling him how much fun he had spending time with his family, how he's been helping his mom move into another house, and how he just took that time to go back to something that he loves, which is be out in nature, go hiking, spend time with his brother, anything that will continue to add to protecting his peace and prioritizing his mental health. Kendall and Kaylor join Connor and Aaron later, and I was actually really surprised to see Kaylor here with Aaron. As far as on Aaron's side, and the reason why he's still so involved with Kaylor at all is because she also tells the guys that she got report her grandma is declining in her health. She's practically on her deathbed right now. So Kaylor is understandably upset. She is stressed out about the situation, and Aaron wants to do nothing but give her that love and support. He wants to be there for her so much because he didn't give his own grandfather that support that he needed when he was passing away, and he regrets that. So he wants to be there for Kaylor at any way that he can. And I love how compassionate and caring he is. I just hate that she is taking advantage of that. In her confessional, Kaylor brings up Torrin, and she talks about how she feels bringing Torrin around Aaron and how Aaron would feel. She says she doesn't think Aaron would care. But if we're gonna be so real, Kaylor is being extremely messy. I just feel like Kaylor wants to do this whole, I'm gonna bring Torrin around Aaron and make him jealous, make him feel uncomfortable, let me see how he reacts type of thing, because what other reason would it be for you to be bringing Torrin around? I'm not even gonna say that. She can bring Torrin around, no problem. That's who you want to be with, fine. But everything that she does in this scene, everything she does in this episode, to me is so weird. It's weird, it's annoying, and it just shows how emotionally immature Kaylor really is. And I'm looking at her hella sideways, because I'm just like, girl, there's no need for you to be playing with Aaron's emotions like that. You know clearly he has some sort of feelings for you. You are clearly feeling the same. Why else are you feeling like you need to throw Torrin in Aaron's face so much? And she does that over and over and over in this scene. She's always bringing him up. She's always talking about what he does for her and X, Y, and Z. And the whole time, Aaron's just uncomfortable. He's not saying much. And one moment in the conversation, she goes, "Oh, Aaron, why are you so quiet over there?" She smiles at him all slyly. And I'm looking at her like, Kaylor, you know what the fuck you're doing, girl. Like, let's not even sit over here and play these games. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's annoying. And it just shows that you're not over Aaron. So I don't know if this was supposed to be some sort of little game you're trying to play with him, but Aaron seems like he's actually done some growing on the inners, and he's not playing those games. So the whole scene was annoying, and I was annoyed for Aaron. After they're done playing, Kendall lets the group know he is hosting a party at a restaurant slash bar slash bull riding place called Saddle Ranch. This is just an effort for everybody to come together and to reestablish themselves as a group. Since he thinks everyone is divided off into their own little cliques, he doesn't like that because he's not included in one. So he's trying to bring everyone back together. We'll see how everyone else feels about it, because if it was me, sorry, I'm sending my regrets. Leah meets Serena at her apartment. She got her some champagne. They sit down to start chatting and check in with each other. Serena asks Leah for an update on her health issue, and Leah tells them that she was waiting a while for a call back, which was making her extremely anxious. When she finally did get the call from the doctor, they gave her good news. They told her she had a nodule on her thyroid and it wasn't cancerous. She feels a complete weight lifted off her shoulders, and I'm very glad that she has got this good news so she can get that peace of mind and she can start getting back to living her life in a positive, happy way. When Leah said that, she Googles her symptoms and she basically believes whatever the first thing comes up.
Mild headache. Hello, my name is Dr. Bum Bum, and you're probably wondering, why do you have a mild headache? Well, it could be a brain aneurysm, an uncurable ear infection, brain damage, but the most common is brain tumor, which means you will die.
Serena also gives an update on how she's been dealing with her anxiety issues since Cordell is gone. She says she's been trying out different methods to help soothe her anxiety, such as therapy, Pilates, going on walks, just staying active. And she said that's really been helping her a lot. I'm glad she's found something that she can put in a routine to help her on a daily basis. They get on the phone with Janae and she lets them know they finally received an application for Juan's adoption. And then she asks the girls if they are going to go to Kendall's party. Serena immediately declined, saying she didn't like how Kendall acted in the villa after she rewatched the show. So she's not fucking with Kendall. And I absolutely second that. Next. So Aaron is at his apartment and he's throwing this tennis ball off the wall for whatever reason. And unsurprisingly, he hits a painting or a thing on the wall and it has glass in it and it breaks. And I'm like, Aaron, I hope you have insurance on this Airbnb while you're trying to tear these people's place up like that. So he gets on the phone with his mom, shows her the damage. He just fills her in on how him and Kaylor have been doing, how they've been interacting. And he lets her know that Kaylor's been going through a rough time. Her grandma is sick. She really needs that support and compassion. He then drops the bomb that as they were about to leave the tennis at the country club and he went in to kiss her on the cheek, he explains that because of his culture of him being Spanish, when they leave and they say goodbye to people, they kiss them on the cheek. She took that opportunity to try to kiss him on the lips. Huh?
That's true.
Even more solidifying what I was already saying. All she's doing is playing with his emotions. She wants to check his temperature, I feel like. She wants to see how he's gonna respond if she does certain things because she doesn't want to put all her eggs in because she doesn't know if she's gonna get rejected or not. She wants to kind of dip her toe in to see, let me see how he reacts. And then if he does react the way I want, I'll just open up more. No, girl, you look goofy. You have Torin. Isn't that the same person you were talking about all up and down? Oh, Torin is the man I'm talking to. He's so green. He brought me flowers when I was in the hospital, all this stuff. And you're trying to kiss Aaron? Torin, come see this. Because what are you doing? This is on camera. I guess the flirting is on camera, but Aaron let us know she did it off. She made sure to do it off camera. Of course, he made the comment, she's not that stupid. I was like, damn, okay. But still, come on now, Kaylor, let's use some common sense here. What are you doing? I'm just confused. I'm confused as to what she's doing because there's no other explanation as to why you trying to kiss Aaron makes any sense. But we're gonna see how she tries to gaslight him later on about that. Speaking of Kaylor, we go to her apartment and she is with Torin and they are trying to get dressed for Kendall's party at Settle Ranch. She gets a knock on the door and it is Jana and Kenny. I don't know why they are here or they need to be here or what the scene was at all. I thought it was just a waste. So Jana and Kenny come in and off the bat, Jana gets Torin's name incorrect. Everybody gets Torin's name incorrect multiple times throughout this entire episode. Jana calls him Torrance. Connor at the party calls him Torben. And then Liv asked multiple times at the party what's his name? What's his name? Torin. All these other names, I'm over here getting it mixed up. I know his name. His name is Torin. Put some respect on Torin's name. Everyone is just flippantly giving him whatever name they want to. And some part, I'm like, okay, that's funny. Other part, I'm like, if I was Torin, I'd be pissed off. Jana gets to start grilling Torin, and she asks him what his intentions are with Kaylor. He says, get this. Even more of a reason to be confused as to why Kaylor is going so hard for Torin. Torin explains he doesn't know what his intentions are with Kaylor because he just met her 2 weeks ago. Huh? Y'all just met and you're trying to do all of this with Aaron as if you and Torin are so locked in and that's your man. Like, girl, Aaron, please take that as every sign you need to know that Kaylor is stuck in her little girl mindset. She's not going to take care of this situation in a mature way, and she's gonna go ahead playing these games. Get out now. So now we get to Saddle Ranch, and Kendall and Liv arrive first. Aaron and Connor come in just shortly after, and Liv immediately starts asking Aaron about his conversation he had with Kaylor. Aaron says he doesn't think that Kaylor is happy, and he wants to do anything he can to support her. That is your problem. You care way too much about Kaylor, what she has going on, if she's happy or not, versus you doing whatever you can, Aaron, to protect your peace away from the drama and the toxicity. Liv says she thinks that Aaron clearly still has feelings for Aaron, and if he is in the same environment with Torrin, things are gonna get messy. I agree, and it's definitely gonna get messy at this party. So Janae, Kenny, Kaylor, and Torrin arrive, and Aaron in his confessional says that he knows that Kaylor brought Torrin just to make him jealous, but he is not going to give her the satisfaction. Let's just be so real. She would be sick if Aaron brought some other woman around her and had her all in her face the same way that Kaylor has Torrin in Aaron's face, always talking about, oh, I'm with my new girl, she did this for me, she brought me this, we went here, we did that. Kaylor would be disgusted. It would be a whole big issue. She'd be crying, oh, fuck Aaron. She'd be doing all that the entire time that they had that girl's around. So I find it so interesting that Kaylor wants to do that to Aaron, but would not have the same energy if Aaron did it to her. Leah and Miguel, they show up and they bring Petunia for some dumb old reason. Kaylor wants Leah to meet Torrin. Leah seconds the sentiment everyone else has been saying, that he looks like an American version of Aaron, which in a way I agree. In her confessional, Kaylor says she doesn't want to compare Aaron and Torrin. She doesn't think it's fair. But she says the difference between Aaron and Torrin is Torrin has always chosen me while Aaron has not. Girl, you just met him. You just met him 5 minutes ago. What are we talking about here? Connor finally musters up the courage to go approach Janae, which he was initially nervous about because he had already gotten a DM from Janae that let him know, I understand that we are going to have to be in the same circles. I don't want it to be tension filled. I want us to be able to coexist in a peaceful way. So I understand you apologize. I accept your apology. We don't need to discuss anything further from here. I just want to set the record straight and clear the air. He immediately goes off to apologizing. She tries to cut him off and tell him, oh, you don't have to apologize anymore. I'm good. I'm good. And I'm just like, Janae, let him apologize to your face. Let him give you a real, heartfelt, genuine apology to your face. Let him get that out and then move on. So they were able to patch things up in a civil way. She clearly still has that vibe of like, yeah, I'm cool, just go over there type of thing, which is fine. Just move on from it, please, because I'm tired of hearing about this same old bullshit drama. Next! So later on that night, 30 minutes later to be exact, we see Kaylor and Aaron outside and they're chatting. Aaron immediately clocks Kaylor and he says, you've been sending me mixed signals at the country club. When we were about to leave, you were trying to kiss me. Kaylor, wow. She for real tries to gaslight Aaron through this entire exchange. She tells him he misread whatever she was doing as a friendly gesture. In what aspect would that be a friendly gesture, Kaylor? Make it make sense. She then says, Aaron confronting her at the party with Torrin present was him being calculated.
Wow, are you kidding me, Bethany? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What? It was like, no, she's not really trying to sit over here and gaslight not only Aaron, but the viewers to make it seem like she's not doing exactly what she's doing, because Aaron makes an amazing point. He said you wouldn't be doing all this in front of Torrin. Torrin would be pissed off. You act completely different away from Torrin, and now you are acting completely different in front of the cameras. Everything is performative. I'm like, clock it, clock it, clock it, clock it, Aaron, clock it. And she was stunned. She didn't say a damn thing. She just sat there looking dumbfounded.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
So we finally get to the good stuff. We get to the last scene with Kenny and Janae, and they are going to their anniversary dinner. Janae's dress is so bomb. I was like, oh, that is so cute. I want that dress. This entire scene will showcase Kenny's mask starting to slip, and he lets it be clearly known he's tired of faking it. And get this, so in Kenny's confessional, one of the producers asked him, so how does Janae handle situations where things don't go her way? He goes,
Yeah, next question.
I mean, obviously this is just him being tired of the act. He's tired of faking it. He's tired of putting up this front. He wants to let it be known how he really feels clearly, because he held nothing back in this episode. Every other episode, you can tell at least he put on some restraint. He was like, let me just stick it out for a little bit longer. In this episode, he unleashed all of whatever hatred he had onto Janae in terms of his reactions, him not giving her any compassion, care, support, encouragement, reassurance, love, anything that a man is supposed to be giving you when you are trying to explain to him how you feel about something in the relationship. I'm really interested to see how Janae doing some self-reflection and asking herself, did I see these signs before? Like, just be honest. Did I see these signs before, and did I intentionally ignore them because I didn't want to be honest with myself? I did not want to have to give up what this relationship brings. It brings attention, it brings brand deals, it brings that feeling and the idea of the love that she really wanted from him. She wanted to hold on to that as long as possible. She wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because they came out of the villa and she really believed they had some sort of love. I absolutely understand that. I believe that. I'm just saying, I also believe in her gut, in her intuition was telling her, her discernment was telling her, this was not it, girl. There's red flags smacking you right across the face, back and forth, and you just refuse to see them because you care more about how this relationship is making you feel, the idea of it, and what comes with it. Like, let's just be so for real about the whole thing. This could have been, I won't say it could have been avoided because clearly he was putting on a face for her, but I'm just saying it could have stopped a lot earlier than it did. She could have saved herself a lot of heartache if she would have just listened to her discernment and trusted it and went their separate ways a long time ago. So they get deeper into the conversation about Kenny's decision to live separately from Janae for the summer. And Kenny brings up the conversation he had with Miguel, discussing the reasons why he wanted to live separately from Janae. He says that he told Miguel it was like a mutual thing, like they both wanted space. And Janae's like, hold on. Because that was a you thing. You wanted space. I told Leah that this made me feel humiliated. I was upset about it, and I was not on the same page with you when it happened. And she tells Kenny, I'm sure Miguel was right next to her when that did happen. So whatever lie you told Miguel, he already knows that you're a lying liar, and he could see through the bullshit from a mile away. And it's like when he found that out, now his entire attention and focus is completely off Janae, and he looks away while she's still talking, mind you, completely disregarding her. Then she makes another comment, and then he goes, Like, he wasn't listening. He didn't listen. He didn't hear a damn thing that she said after she said Miguel was right next to Leah when I called her crying about the situation. On top of that, I saw on TikTok that Kenny is posting a YouTube video about his side. We don't need to hear your side. We already know that you are a lying liar, racist, clout-chasing bitch that we don't want anything to do with. So go ahead and log off. Go back to your little tech job and leave us all alone. We don't like you. We do not claim you or accept you over here. Thank you. Janae is like, all right, I'm ready to go. They get up. and they're walking down to the front to go to their ballet. As they're walking down to the front, Kenny's already buried in his phone. He does not give a damn, probably texting his other hoes. The disrespect was so real and it was so unwarranted. I hated the entire exchange. I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was extremely juicy, and I cannot wait until we continue to see how this carries on the rest of the season. How did you like the episode? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!